Welcome back. So this episode is going to be very special because of the way everything falls with the company during the booking month. So where Maximum Impact happens every Sunday, week 4. But this is only 2 weeks into the episode, which wouldn't be a long enough episode. So we are going to go up to Final Revolutions and then stop at Final Revolution. So you'll get... so Maximum Impact will happen before the next pay-per-view in the series, as you'll learn, but we need to get that set up properly, so we're going to do that in this episode. So episode 2 is going to be, technically speaking, 2 months of wrestling, but here we go. TNA Impact have been held by Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling. It's been held in front of 2,296 people at the venue at the UFC. And in a poor pre-show match, the Nasty Boys defeated the Masked Warriors in 8:29, and Brian Knobbs defeated Archangel by pinfall the double DDT. Brian Knobbs 46, Dre Sags 40, LA Parker 39, Archangel 30. No work improvements. Not everyone's here tonight. I've just used mainly the main event as an upper mid carders. Not everyone's wrestling tonight. I've just done throw a couple of pre-show matches in. Because I'm thinking if we use less people on TV but use them all at the big events, then it might work out better. But in the pre-show, had these Cinnamon Sheep, Barry Orton defeated Masahiro Chono in 7:41 by pin of the pile driver. Masahiro Chono 49, Barry Orton 34. Barry Orton in Rumble, 46D, not bad. 65C to open up, so Terry Funk, and Terry Funk comes out, me and Gene's kind of interviewing him, it's in the ring, and he goes, now, I've had it with this Dutch Martel coming in here and sending packing one of the great wrestlers who carried this company on his back since night one. Now, no one knows where Kurt Hennig is, now, and at Victory Road, TNA management have given me a shot at Dutch Martel. Oh, Dutch responds. Look at you standing there, forgetting that idiot with a mic, with this mic, is in management. If you're getting a shot of Victory Road, then so be it. Remember, this is my title, and it's going to stay right here, and it's not going anywhere. I'm going to do to you like Kurt and send you packing. Good luck, fake cowboy. Because Dutch Martel is a cowboy, so Victory Road, which is coming up into... Oh, we're actually on week 4 October, so 3 weeks away. Because we are going to have a Maximum Impact this Sunday night. Yeah. Which I wasn't expecting, but that's what we got coming up. I'm not booking for anything. Maximum Impact will be going to places like the Great Lakes, Tri-States. It's going to be a touring show, so once a month it's just going to go somewhere random. It could be Australia, it could be in Britain, it could be anywhere. At the moment, that's not going to happen, but that's what it's for. Yeah, so, I can't complain, 65C. I might not do it this month, but we've got 3 episodes to build up. In an extremely short match, Darkness Falls defeated the Blade Runners in 4:49, when Ricky Knight defeated the Ultimate Warrior by putting the power driver. During the match, we also had the Ultimate Warrior turn on Sting. Darkness Falls win the TNA World Tag Team titles. That's not how this was meant to go down. So the Ultimate Warrior is now a heel. He's turned on Sting. The Blade Runners are no more. Ricky Knight 38, Sabu 59, the Ultimate Warrior 53, Sting 60, 59C. The Ultimate Warrior's best performance. I would like to say this though. So this match is totally fucked up how this is meant to be happening. Basically, the Ultimate Warrior is meant to leave Sting high and dry, basically turning on him, leaving him high and dry to defend against the Darkness Falls, and then that's how Darkness Falls get the title. 59C. In a good match, Jim Nadine Hart defeated Michael Haynes at 6:23 by pin with the Anvil Flatliner. Jim Nadine Hart 50, Michael Haynes 68. No work improvements. 64C, can't complain. Fuck you know. So you've missed the match. Do you want to continue about dressing this? No. And then after the match, so Vader basically comes out, he beats up Juice von der Liger. He pins him, and Uganda's probably had enough, and Uganda runs in and attacks, beating Vader down to the mat. That means these guys are now split. So yeah, the heavy hitters are split, the Blade Runners are split, the two feuding forces on sides. And I've got word from Impact Management, if my computer wouldn't double skip things, so you guys miss stuff, which is really freaking annoying. Next week is going to be an interesting and exciting week, as we have been informed that the Ugandan Giant, who is now a face, which I don't think the term went very well, but that's fine, will be taking on Sting, and will be teaming up with Sting, who he's been feuding with over the past few months, to take on the team of Vader. I think he's the Undertaker this month. This show, even though he's a champion. I don't know. Do you know where we're going to do this? This is going to be a part of our first Maximum Impact, which is coming up on Sunday night. So this is going to... So at Maximum Impact, my friends, it will be... a match will be happening. It'll be Sting. And the Ugandan... I know this, but they probably won't team. The Ugandan Giant, who has just turned on Vader. They will be joining the forces of the Ultimate Warrior, wherever he is. He's an up-and-coming card of good. And Vader. So that's, my friends, that is happening live on pay-per-view next week. Holy... Well, that's going to turn the tables. Also at this show, I will put that at the end of the show, actually, if I don't double skip more things. 42D, not bad. In the next short match, the Furious Freaks defeat the Rock and Roll Express in 14:45, and Yokozuna defeated Ricky Morton by pin with the Bonsai Drop. Robert Gibson 50-66, Ricky Morton 64, Yokozuna 39, Bam Bam Bigelow 42. No work improvements. He's debuted his Monster Game Scottish train above average. 59C, can't complain. In a superb match, Jim Duggan and Larry Zbyszko defeat Hercules Hernandez and Terry Gordy in 6:56, when Jim Duggan defeated Terry Gordy by pin with the running clothesline tackle. Larry Zbyszko 75, Jim Duggan 69, Terry Gordy 76, Hercules Hernandez 58. Terry Gordy in performance 74B-, can't complain. A video plays hyping up your main event tonight. Bret Hart and Terry Funk take on Dutch Martel and Ted DiBiase. In about superb wrestling, great heat, Dutch Martel and Ted DiBiase defeat Bret Hart and Terry Funk in 15:29, when Ted DiBiase defeat Bret Hart by pinfall. Terry Funk 67, Bret Hart 65, Ted DiBiase 76, Dutch Martel 78. That's why he's been pushed. Terry Funk is proven in was that performance. Nice. So this is the other Maximum Impact match. And in fact, your main event of the Maximum Impact show, I don't know where this one's going to be happening yet. Probably in the Great Lakes, because we can get a bigger crowd out there at the moment. So it might be happening. It'll be happening somewhere. The main event will be an 8-man tag match. There's the thing I'm looking for, and it will be Team Dutch of Dutch Martel, Hercules Hernandez, Ted DiBiase, and Terry Gordy will be first facing Team Terry Funk. I'll put Terry Funk at the top so it works. Taking on Team of Jim Duggan. Oh, Larry Zbyszko, living legend, and of course Bret Hart. That is the main event at Maximum Impact. Maximum Impact's just like a bonus show each month. I want to bring it back because it's really good, but it's like our touring show. So this is, if you can see TNA every week on TV, but come to Maximum Impact, tape it live event when it's at yours. 73B-. We're going to end the show there with 71C plus, increase our popularity in 11 regions across America. What a show! Great way to open up. The heavy hitters are split. The Blade Runners are split. Ted DiBiase is feuding with Bret Hart. Terry Funk's feuding with Dutch Martel over the title. You've got Jim Duggan feuding with Terry Gordy. Larry Zbyszko is feuding with Hercules Hernandez, if no one picked that up. That is the only storylines I got at the moment. There will be title matches at Maximum Impact as well for the X Division and United States title. So I'll see you guys live at Maximum Impact this coming Sunday night. Thanks for watching. Are you ready? Welcome back, Maximum Impact 8. What was I looking at? History. So looking at this, because we're going to get 2 pay-per-views, or live events, big events, Victory Road and Final Revolutions, and because of where they fall, you're going to also get 2 Maximum Impacts as part of this episode. So you can see, so hopefully that will make sense. But we have 3,800 people at the Yak Arena, which is a sold-out crowd, and The Undertaker defeats Jim Nadine Hart in a 15-11 by pin on the chokeslam. Going to change that to the pile driver. The Undertaker makes defense number 3 of the United States title. Jim Nadine Hart 54. Undertaker out wrestling him by 58. Those two don't click and it made for an awkward bout, and the game is going to be buggy as crap. Jim Nadine Hart and Rumble and Flying, a 61C. In a decent match, the Rock and Roll Express defeat the Golden Boys in 14:39. Ricky Morton defeated Steven Regal by putting the double dropkick. Robert Gates 57, Ricky Morton 61, Regal 36, Roy Brookside 33, 53C minus. Oh, come on. No work improvements, 53C minus. In a decent match, Barry Orton defeated Shawn Michaels in 14 and 41 when Shawn Michaels intentionally got disqualified. Shawn Michaels 61, Barry Orton 27. This is going to be a fun one to record, isn't it? No work improvements, 51D plus. I'll have to restart the computer when I've recorded this, I think. In a decent match, the Killer Bees defeat the Furious Freaks in 15-12 when Yokozuna intentionally got counted out while fighting Jim Burnsill. Yokozuna 33, Bam Bam 40, Brian Blair 44, Jim Burnsill 51. Yokozuna in performance, Brian Blair in Rumble, Jim Burnsill in performance, 47D, not bad. In a decent match, Honky Tonk Man and Michael Haynes defeat Trace Smothers and Benoit in 15-18 when Honky Tonk Man beat Chris Benoit by pinfall with a shake, rattle and roll. Michael Haynes then shoulder Benoit. Smothers was the weak link. Benoit 44, but Trace Smothers 34, Haynes 69, Honky Tonk Man 57. 59C, not bad. Haynes in Technical, not bad. 59C, can cope with that. In a poor match, Masahiro Chono defeated Brian Adams in 14-44 by pinfall the Yakuza kick. Brian Adams 27, his debut is Man Beast gimmick, Craig Good. Masahiro Chono 44. I didn't realise he hadn't debuted before this. And we were doing alright, and then it broke. 40D minus. Someone's going to call it. No? Okay. In a decent match, in about that decent match, the Masters Award defeat the Masked Warriors in 15-17 when the Great Muta defeat LA Park by pin the moonsault. LA Park 35, Archangel 29, the Muta 50, Juice von der Liger 51. Any work improvements? I know that no work improvements 46D. I don't know who plays Tiger Mask at the moment, so I'm going to have to work that out and see if I can get them. In a decent match, Ultimate Warrior and Vader, so if you didn't watch the first part and you skipped through it, or in case you forgot, Warriors turned on Sting and Uganda Giants turned on Vader. Both storylines are going to be totally different, so I don't think we're doing the same storyline between both sides. Because you've got one guy going face and then one guy going heel. But the Ultimate Warrior and Vader defeated Uganda Giant Sting in 14-38 when the Ultimate Warrior defeated Sting by pinfall using the ropes leverage. Sting 55, Uganda Giant 55, Vader 52, Ultimate Warrior 47, no work improvements, 53C minus. In about a decent match in the middle sheet, Shinobi defeated Mick Foley in 15-28 by pinfall the Jackknife Powerbomb. Shinobi makes defense number 6 of his TNA X Division title. Mick Foley 46, Shinobi 43. And join us next month. One of these, I am going to be unmasking Shinobi at the next TV taping. I think revealing who Shinobi is and giving him back his original England gear and stuff. 47D, he's had defense number 6, which is not bad. In about that decent wrestling, but on my cheat, Tetsuya Fujima defeated Razor Ramon in 15-30 by pinning the Dragon Suplex. Razor Ramon 52, Tetsuya Fujima 53. No work improvements, 55C minus. In about that decent wrestling, but on my cheat, Darkness Falls defeated Nasty Boys in 15-20 with Ricky Knight defeated Jiri Sags by pinfall. By Power Driver, they make defense number 1 of their tag team titles. Knobs 46, Sags 36. Ricky Knight 37, Sabu 49. I'm sorry about if this is taking so long to record this one, but the game's playing up. Knobs in Techno, 48D plus, not bad at all. Brian Knobs was seething after the match. He was upset that Sabu almost injured him with botch move, but he didn't, so I ain't going to complain. Stop whittling. And in our main event about the superb wrestling and great heat, Terry Funk, Jim Duggan, Lance Briscoe and Bret Hart defeat Dutch Martel, Hercules Hernandez, Ted DiBiase and Terry Gordy in 24-54 and Bret Hart defeated Hercules Hernandez by submission with a sharpshooter. Bret Hart 69, Lance Briscoe 75, Jim Duggan 70, Terry Funk 72, Terry Gordy 76, Ted DiBiase 77, Hercules Hernandez 60 and Dutch Martel 75. Terry Gordy in performance. Now let's pre-book some matches for Victory Road. Now we've already got Terry Funk versus Dutch Martel. Also on that night, Ted DiBiase in our semi-main of the night will be taking on Bret the Hitman Hart. I don't know how he got the Hitman name, but that's now we're just going to call him Bret the Hitman Hart because that's how I know him. Jim Duggan, I swear he's going versus Hercules Hernandez. Oh, well, whatever, they're in a feud, so they can go for it. So that's the feud. Oh no, it isn't. Oop. I think I've booked this up. No, it is. Because if I go to book match and I go to storyline, because Larry Zbyszko is taking on Terry Gordy. Michael Haynes hasn't got a storyline. He's the only main event I haven't given a storyline to because Michael Haynes available to just do random wrestling matches. But yeah, Michael Zbyszko versus Terry Gordy. And that's all 4 of them, innit? We've used tick. Awesome. Also on that night, I'm going to be booking the championship matches as well because I feel that they're very important to you, the fans. The Undertaker will be in action. He will be taking on, even though he's in a feud with Yuka. So the Undertaker is going to be in a very big predicament on at this show. He's going to be in a triple threat elimination match starring Sting, the Undertaker, and also the Ultimate Warrior. So that's going to be happening. That's going to be one of the matches. Now there is going to be another triple threat match on that night, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that. Shinobi, he will be revealing himself on Raw. He will be defending that bout against former champ against Tracy Smothers, who is rumoured to get the thing. And then also on that night, the tag team champions, Darkness Falls, Sabu and Ricky Knight, they'll be taking on the Masters of War, who I have been building up. So that they will probably not put on TV, hide of that, but there you go. But Shinobi will be taking on Tracy Smothers in a match. We're going to end the show there. 69C plus. Increased our popularity in other regions. Not the best show, but we sold out. We sold out the Yak Arena in front of 3,800 people. You can't complain with that sort of attendance. So I'm going to make a speech if it will let me. So Dutch. I'm going to give it to Dutch, Larry, and I'm going to give it to Ted as well. Praised. Dutch, Larry, and Ted, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow night for TNA Impact. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to our second ever TNA Impact. Me and Gene's in the back, and we've got 248 people tonight at the Elm Road Fieldhouse. And Gene's about here. Please welcome Sting. Sting, last TNA Impact, the Ultimate Warrior turned on you and the fans, and 24 hours ago at Maximum Impact you cheered to win. What are your thoughts on this development? And Sting goes, "No, me, Gene, let me say this. If he wants to cheat to win, then he's going to end up having more rubbish thrown at him. Because of what he did last week, I am no longer champion. Now, TNA management will have been great about this, and I get a shot, but I need to get rid of the Undertaker and Ultimate Warrior to become the Impact United States champion. That's what I'll do in 2 weeks. If Victory Road Warrior enters the set, Sting looks very pissed. So, of course, at Victory Road, we've already got that match booked. The United States title is on the line. Shinobi's not revealed, but I've cut the storylines down to 4. Heavy hitters, Sting and the Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart and Ted DiBiase, and the world title. Just because it makes sense. Warrior goes, "You're not going to win." I'm going to win. I am. Now, Sting, the fans wanted you. They cheered for you. They did not care if I was in that match or not. You see, that's why I gave up on us and these ugly, useless fans last week. I'm going to be the biggest star and I'm going to make you a nobody. And Gene goes, "Fine. Tonight, main event, Sting vs. Warrior in Steel Cage match. Good luck." The 62C to open up the night. We're going to open up with our first match. In a decent match, the Killer Bees defeated the Golden Boys in 8:21 when Jim Burns will defeat Steven Regal by people of Bee Stinger. Regal 41, Brookside 42, Brian Blair 45, Jim Burns 48. Where work Burns 48D plus, not bad. In about a good wrestling and decent match crowd, Hercules and Anders defeat Bret Hart in 8:22 by putting the backbreaker rack after a distraction from Ted DiBiase. Bret Hart 66, Hercules and Anders 57. It's improving in performance, 56C plus. Terry Funk in the man goes, 2 weeks, I get my shot at the TNA World Championship. And my chance to kick Dutch Martel's ass. Last night in our monthly Maximum Impact live show, my team kicked Dutch Martel's ass. And in 2 weeks, I'm going to do it all over again. No work improvement, 61C, can't complain. In a good match, in a decent match, Nasty Boys defeat Dallas Suarez in 8:12 when Sabu was counted after being attacked by Juice and Liger at the same time as Ricky Knight was being beaten up by Juice and the Great Muta. Knobs 41, Sags 33, Ricky Knight 40, Sabu 56. Sabu in performance and Ricky Knight in Rumble. The reason I've done that is to kind of give a reason behind them getting a title shot, 49D plus. Uganda Giant doesn't do as good as I thought he would, but that's fine. It's a storyline. He's got to improve. He's got to do his work. And, you know, he's in the back and the ring. He goes, "What caused you last week to tap Vader and then the team never gets?" Let me tell you something. I was Vader's lackey. I was not there as a team. I was there for him to get gold. He used me. I do not get used, and in 2 weeks of Victory Road, I'm going to kick his ass. It's a battle of the big men, and I'm going to win this battle. 45D. Then has a match with Shawn Michaels in a decent match. Shawn Michaels defeated the Uganda Giant in 72. When the Uganda Giant was counted after being attacked by Vader. Michaels 58. Uganda Giant 51. No work appearance. 47D. Can't complain. And the main event tonight is Sting vs. the Ultimate Warrior. 54 C-. In a decent match, the Ultimate Warrior defeated Sting in a 1v1 cage modern match in 12-17-22. When the Ultimate Warrior escaped the cage, Sting had escaped the cage, left the cage earlier, but the referee had been unconscious and so had missed it. Sting 52, Ultimate Warrior 51. No working movements. The Ultimate Warrior's visible time towards the end. That's fine. 54 C-. We'll hopefully improve them. And then in the post-show battle, superb wrestling and great heat. Dutch Martel and Ted DiBiase defeat Terry Funk and Larry Zbyszko in 15-16. When Ted DiBiase defeat Larry Zbyszko by pinfall. Larry Zbyszko 76, Terry Funk 66, Ted DiBiase 76, and Dutch Martel 77. Terry Funk performance 56 C-. And we end the show with 56 C-, and we cannot complain with that. Increase our popularity in other regions. I'll see you guys next week for the Go Home edition. As I say, we're going to do another month including this. So we're going to have a Go Home edition as we head into Victory Road next week. Thanks for watching. Welcome back. The Go Home edition of TNA Impact is going live. When we open up with Dutch Martel on the back and it goes Sunday night, Victory Road, Terry Funk, the fake cowboy. I'm going to send this little shit back, and this is my title. This has my name on it in that little plaque. This place is the future. I'm the best man for it because I need the money and I don't care about these fans. Or you, Mean Gene. I might be TNA World Champion, but I'm doing this for me. 72B-, not bad. In a decent match, Mick Foley defeated Masahiro Chono in 7:38 by pulling the double arm DDT. Mick Foley 45, Masahiro Chono 42. Mick Foley in Techno 47D. In a battle at a decent wrestling with all cheat, the Masked Warriors defeat the Killer Bees in 8:30 when LA Park defeat Brian Bear by pinfall. Brian Bear 46, Jim Burnsville 49, LA Park 38, Archangel 33. Brian Bear and Rumble 46D. So Brett's in the bag and he goes, Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. You got nothing but star power. People know who you are. I've been known for tag team with my brother, but this Sunday night, it's Brett versus Ted. I'm going to lock him a sharpshooter and make Ted submit. 57 C-. Oh, and then we got a very pissed off Sting and he goes, I've had it with TNA. I've had it with the refs. Once again, I was screwed. The fans saw it, the announcers saw it, how the blind man on the corner saw it. I left the cage first. Now, I don't care if it's for the title, I don't care if Undertaker's there. Roy, I'm going to kill you Sunday night. You're a star of war, and boy, I'm going to go crazy on your ass. 52D+. In about a good heat and decent wrestling, Ugandan Giant and Jim Duggan defeated Hercules Hernandez and Vader in 8:24, and Jim Duggan defeated Hercules Hernandez by the running clothesline tackle. Vader 54, Hercules Hernandez 57, Duggan 69, Ugandan 53, No Work Brewers 61C. In a decent match, the Ultimate Warrior defeated Bret Hart defeated Ultimate Warrior in 7:46 by Machine Sharpshooter. After defense with Sting, Ultimate Warrior 54, Bret Hart 56, No Work Brewers 59C. And the main event tonight is Larry Zbyszko taking on Dutch Martel. And in the next session match, Dutch Martel defeated Larry Zbyszko in 14:41 by the pile driver. Larry Zbyszko 74, Dutch Martel 69, and he's improving in Techno 76B-. And we get a 71-70C+ all the way through that show. So we'll see you guys live again for Sunday night. Thanks for watching. Welcome back. So I've decided I've got 4 parts to this episode, so this is just going to be one episode. Even though it's not going to be laid out normally like this, it'll be 6 because you'll have 4 impacts, maximum impact, and a pay-per-view. Yeah, Victory Road tonight. No Bret Hart. Don't know where he is. He's vanished. But there we go. Tonight, the road for Brown Glory begins as we begin for Victory Road. Tonight we are live. Tonight the battle that has raged on Impact will continue. Will Sting get Warrior? The ring has been reversed for Ugandan Giant versus Vader. And Martel puts the title on the line against Terry Funk, who will be champion after tonight. Then we cut to the arena where we see Monsoon and Jesse, and they go, welcome to Victory Road. Bret Hart's not here yet, so we're not sure what is going on. There are rumours that he's still in Europe after his plane got cancelled, and Jesse goes, who cares? I mean, he's the greatest wrestler. Ted DiBiase wins. Also tonight, Vader and Warrior. who's going to win too. This is 1C to open up the night, and we're going to have our first title match of the evening in the United States. In a decent match, Sting defeated Ultimate Warrior and The Undertaker 14-31. The All Elimination was Undertaker first, and then the Ultimate Warrior. Sting is now your TNA United States Champion. Ultimate Warrior 52, Sting 45, The Undertaker 64. No work improvements. I don't know why Sting's dropped. I'll have to have a look into that. 62C. Not bad. In a terrible match, Brian Pillman defeated Danny Boy Collins in 12:52 by pinning the flying corkscrew body. Danny Collins 26, Brian Pillman 32. No work for his 31E+. Danny Collins is on loan to us from JP, I think it's like Joint Promotions in Britain. In a decent match, the Golden Boys defeat the Killer Bees in 14:42 when Steven Regal defeated Brian Bear by pinfall. Brian Bear 43, Jim Burnsville 49, Steven Regal 43, Bobby Brookside 39. Jim Burnsville in performance of 47D. In a decent match, Tracy Smothers defeated Shinobi in 15-13 by pin with a Southern Kick. Tracy Smothers is now your TNA X Division Champion. Smothers 41, Shinobi 51. They work with 50D+. In a decent match, Honky Tonk Man defeated Chris Benoit in 15-19 by pin with a Shake, Rattle and Roll. Chris Benoit 51, Honky Tonk Man 54. Chris Benoit's getting better gimmick, 56C-. In a decent match, Masahiro Chono defeated Barry Orton in 15-29 by pinfall. Masahiro Chono 47, Barry Orton 37, Barry Orton in Techno, 47D. In a decent match, the Fabulous Freaks defeat the Nasty Boys in 15-29 when Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Brian Knobs by pinning with a Powerbomb. Yokozuna 38, Bam Bam 43, Brian Knobs 46, Saints 37. No work actually, there might have been. Let's just double check. Oh yeah, Yokozuna in performance, 45D. In a decent match, the Rock and Roll Express defeat the Masked Warriors in 15-08 when Robert Gibson defeated Ali Park by putting the double drop kick. Gibson 67, Morton 65, Ali Park 40, Archangel 34. No work appearance 59C. In about a good rest and a decent match, the crowd, Shawn Michaels defeated Tetsuya Fujima in 14-36 by people with the Sweet Chin Music. Shawn Michaels 58, Tetsuya Fujima 62. No work appearance 64C. In a good match, Jim Nadine Hart defeated Michael Haynes in 15-05 by putting the Anvil Flatliner. Michael Haynes 67, Jim Nadine Hart 50. No work appearance 55C. In a decent match, the Ugandan Giant defeated Vader in 14-33 by putting the Giant Splash. The Ugandan Giant 44, Vader 56. No work improvements, 54C-. In a decent match, Darkness Falls defeat the Masters of War in 15-28 when Ricky Knight defeated the Great Muda by pinfall the Power Giant, by the pinfall the Power Driver. Darkness Falls make defense number 2, their tag team dollars. Muda 56, Liger 54, Ricky Knight 44, Sabu 58. Ricky Knight performance of 59C. In a decent match, Razor Ramon defeated Mick Foley in 14-42 by pinfall the Razor's Edge. Razor Ramon 51, Mick Foley 45. No work improvements, 52D+. In about good wrestling, decent good heat and decent wrestling, Hercules Hernandez defeat Jim Duggan in 14-55 by pinning the backbreaker Rack. Hercules Hernandez 44, Jim Duggan 52. No work points, 52D+. Ted DiBiase is in the ring, and this gets an 81B with Billy Dayton, our head referee. And it's Bret Hart failed to turn up here tonight. I have a ref here. Now, if you'd be so kind to ring the bell and count to 10, the ref rings the bell and then counts to 10, declares Ted DiBiase the winner. Now, if someone who has come here tonight wants to face me, come out here. And in a decent match, Ted DiBiase defeats Brian Adams in 86-17 by people with the hot shot. Ted DiBiase's look came out the match looking good. Brian Adams 30, Ted DiBiase 76. No work improved 70C+. Our next match is Terry Gordy versus Larry Zbyszko. In an exceptional match, Larry Zbyszko defeated Terry Gordy in 2011 by pinfall. Larry Zbyszko 71, Terry Gordy 75. Terry Gordy improved the performance 77B. The video plays hyping up Dutch Martel versus Terry Funk. In a superb match, Dutch Martel defeated Terry Funk in 25-01 by pinfall the pile driver. Dutch Martel makes defense number 4 of his TNA World Heroic title. Funk 68, Martel 63. No work improved 72B-. So that's where we're going to end this episode of TNA Wrestling in 1986. 1986. I'm going to give that to Terry, Larry, Terry, Larry, and I'll give it to Dutch as well because Dutch did really well in the main event. We're going to praise each of them, and I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you again in the next episode, and I'll see you tomorrow for another edition of WWF Let the Raw Begin.